Guys, hey, Jimmy Hobson, vet of VA 5. Today we're going to talk about VA home loan refinances, okay? So, you may have heard obviously that you can do a VA refinance. VA has a couple different options. They have a cash out option and they have a streamline option or an IRRL. An IRRL is an interest rate reduction refinance loan. I know it's redundant, right? But it does exist. Let me tell you about the IRRL first. Okay, so let's assume you have a VA home loan and the rates drop dramatically. An IRRL allows you to do a streamline refi without an appraisal and basically without a lot of the traditional fees you're going to have on a home loan. The way it works is very simple. As long as you save a 0.5%, so if you start at 6 and you go to 5.5, that works. As long as the fees charged in that loan take less than 36 months to recoup, you can do a VA IRRL, okay? Very simple loan. They're going to look at your credit score. Some lenders will do it without a credit score. They're also going to look at your loan payment history. The kicker to most VA refinances is that you can't do anything until you meet Ginnie Mae seasoning. So you cannot do a VA refinance until 210 days from the first payment of the loan you're refinancing. Now, if you go from a conventional loan to a VA loan or a VA loan to another VA loan to pull cash out, those are going to be a VA cash out refinance. You've got a VA type 1 cash out where you're refinancing the total of the amount owed plus the funding fee is less than the current loan. That is a type 1. If you're pulling extra money out over and above that, that is going to be a type 2, okay? Anytime you go from a conventional loan, for example, or say you have a construction loan that's conventional, and you go to VA, that's going to be a type 2 cash out. The VA will go up to technically 100% on a cash out refi. However, at anything above 90% is going to have what they call loan level price adjustments. Now I'm talking above some of the things that you may understand, but just know that the difference between a 90% cash out refi loan to value and 100% is a pretty big swing in rate payment. What they call a loan level price adjustment. They're going to adjust because of the risk, okay? Those two percentages also have to include the funding fee. Now, if you are a disabled veteran or you're active duty and have a Purple Heart and have a waiver of the funding fee, you don't need to worry about the funding fee on those things. But those are the different types of refis. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the most important things. When you do a VA cash out, you need to meet what's called a net tangible benefit. So there's got to be a benefit to you. Either you're lowering the rate, or you're going from temporary to permanent financing, or you may be shortening the term up, or maybe you're paying a bunch of bills off and the lower overall net to you is less. Those are the benefits that come along with a cash out. The VA has certain rules behind that, but just know that you can do it. Just like any other VA loan, just like an IRRL that we talked about earlier, your seasoning is 210 days from your first payment. So let's say you closed a loan on your first payment was May 1st. June, July, August, September, October, November, December. December 1 essentially is the earliest you can do a new VA loan. The reason why they put that into place is to protect the veteran. A lot of nefarious lenders in the market were essentially taking advantage of folks and churning and stripping their income, their equity. The VA has tried to stop that. Now, typically that will help and do some of those things. Now, you can start the process before that 210 days. You just can't close until that 210 days. So, again, IRRL is a streamlined refi, very simple, no appraisal needed, no income needed, none of that. They look at credit and payment history. A cash out is a traditional financing loan, no different than when you bought your house. They're going to look at credit. They're going to look at income. They're going to look at debts. They're going to look at everything. If you've got questions, there's plenty more to go in these modules. We look forward to helping you. Thanks for watching.